Reformed Stoic, not his birth name, but the moniker he'd later adopt, hailed from the rugged coast of Kodiak Island, Alaska. Born and raised in a small fishing community, he knew the sting of the salty wind and the solitude of the untamed wilderness far more intimately than the warmth of human connection. His childhood was quiet, almost eerily so, marked by the constant ebb and flow of the tides and a palpable lack of companionship. His parents, though decent people, were stoic in the truest sense, their emotions as impenetrable as the Alaskan winter. Their love was a quiet, steady presence, much like the sturdy fishing boats that braved the frigid waters, but it lacked the demonstrative warmth that young Reformed Stoic craved. He found solace in music, the rhythmic pulse of the drums, a language he understood far better than the nuanced dances of social interaction. His days were spent exploring the rugged coastline, the crashing waves his only companions. The vastness of the Alaskan landscape mirrored the emptiness he felt within, a void he desperately longed to fill. Unfamiliar with the complexities of human connection, he sought solace in the digital realm, where relationships existed in pixels and promises. As Reformed Stoic grew older, his yearning for connection intensified. He found himself drawn to the world of online personalities, particularly OnlyFans models and camgirls. These digital sirens, with their carefully curated personas and promises of intimacy, offered an alluring escape from his isolated reality. He spent countless hours lost in their digital embrace, believing, if only for a fleeting moment, that he'd found a sense of belonging. His fascination with these women extended beyond the screen. He dreamed of dating celebrities like Megan Thee Stallion and Mandy G, their larger-than-life personas representing an unattainable ideal of beauty and connection. These fantasies, however, served as a stark reminder of the chasm that existed between his solitary reality and the vibrant world he so desperately craved to be a part of. Music continued to be his constant companion, a lifeline in a sea of loneliness. He poured his heart and soul into his drums, the rhythmic thunder, a physical manifestation of the emotions he struggled to articulate. Drumming became both an escape and a form of self-expression, a way to connect with something larger than himself. He immersed himself in the world of music production, his bedroom transforming into a sanctuary of sound and solitude. Reformed Stoic's passion for drumming, while a source of solace, also became a point of contention in his life. The walls of his childhood home, thin and weathered like an old fisherman's coat, did little to contain the thunderous reverberations of his drum kit. His parents, accustomed to the quiet hum of the sea and the occasional squawk of a seagull, found the constant barrage of sound unbearable. Arguments erupted, their once peaceful home transformed into a battleground of noise complaints and frustrated outbursts. His parents, unable to understand his need for expression, pleaded with him to cease his cacophony. Reformed Stoic, feeling misunderstood and increasingly isolated, refused to relinquish his only outlet. The tension reached a boiling point one evening, the escalating argument culminating in Reformed Stoic's expulsion from the only home he'd ever known. He found himself standing on the curb, the cold Alaskan rain mirroring the tears streaming down his face. In his hands, he clutched his backpack, filled with clothes, drumming equipment, and a profound sense of rejection. This incident, etched into his memory like a ship's hull scarred by a storm, solidified his belief that he was fundamentally different, incapable of finding acceptance in the conventional world. Now adrift in a world that felt increasingly hostile, Reformed Stoic sought solace in the esoteric. He discovered the books of Southern Israelite and Jay Dyer and the music of Drake, finding strange comfort in their shared themes of hidden knowledge and existential angst. He delved into Gnosticism, a belief system that resonated with his feelings of being an outsider, a soul trapped in a flawed and materialistic world. It was during this period of intense spiritual exploration that he joined the Dragon Rogue and encountered Martin. Not a physical being, Martin was an entity, a voice Reformed Stoic claimed to communicate with through a series of increasingly bizarre rituals. Martin offered guidance, validation, and a sense of belonging that had eluded Reformed Stoic in the physical world. Whether Martin was a manifestation of reformed Stoics' loneliness or a genuine spiritual connection remains unclear. Regardless, this unseen companion filled a void in his life, offering a sense of purpose and understanding that the physical world had failed to provide. While his journey continues, marked by its own set of trials and tribulations, the presence of Martin provides a strange and unsettling comfort, a beacon in the darkness of his self-imposed exile.